Alright, today I'm working on my 2003 Trailblazer instrument cluster. The display down here that shows your mileage isn't working, but if I tap up here, it will flicker on or turn on for a little while and go back up, go back on. So I'm thinking there's a connection issue up here. So what I'm going to do is take it apart, clean it with some contact cleaner, and then put some dielectrical grease on it. So the first thing what you're going to want to do is you have a screw here, and a screw here, screw there, and a screw here. Those are 9/32 socket. So I'll start by taking those off. Alright, I got the bottom two screws out. Those were the 9/32 hex heads. The ones up here are actually Phillips, and then you're gonna have to come down here, take out this screw right here, that's another Phillips. So I'll take them out. Alright, now that you got those screws out, now what you're gonna have to do is pull down on this panel and take out that screw, and that screw too. Those are all Phillips. Alright, after you got them screws down, what you're going to want to do is lower your steering wheel all the way down, and then you'll start by prying this whole piece off. It'll just come off, it's clipped on, and then when you're unclipping it, you're going to have to unplug the wire plug that goes to these switches, to your four-wheel drive, to your rear window wipers, and to your cigarette lighters down here. You have to unplug all those outlets. Alright, so I got that whole piece out. So now to take out the instrument cluster, you have to take out that screw down there, one over here, and one down there. And those will all be the same 9/32 hex heads. Alright, so I got all the screws out, and I also unplugged the plug back here. So now you can just pull out the cluster. Set that down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the plug here, and then I'll also clean where that plug plugs in. Alright, so what I did was I sprayed that plug with some contact cleaner. I clean these contacts and those contacts. This is where the plug is soldered on. So then after that, I put some dielectrical on there and some on there. So now I'm gonna plug it all back up, and hopefully that solves the problem. All right, so I got the plug back in. It looks like the mileage is working right now. The four-wheel light and the engine light are on because I don't have the car on and the four-wheel switch isn't plugged in, but other than that, I'll finish putting it all back together, and it looks like that fixed the problem. Alright, so I got everything back together. It's running right now, and it's working. So this is how you can possibly fix your mileage light here if it's not working, instead of having to replace this whole thing, which could cost you a few $100 to do that. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.